Namaste, beautiful beings. This is Belinda Pearl, and welcome to this Oracular divination session. We are about let's say a few days, 5-6 days away from the new moon in Virgo from a Western perspective, or new moon in Leo from a Vedic perspective. It is at about 21 degrees Leo from the Vedic perspective, and it's aligned with the star called Purva Falguni, the nakshatra. And this is all about fruit bearing, the tree that gives. And so this is a grand opportunity to really plant seeds to be received into the universe, if you will. This is a time I just did a breathwork meditation, and through the meditation, right at the end, there was this Devi that showed up, and she was walking on the leaf down like the middle vein, and it was just this beautiful imagery. I wasn't quite sure what it meant, but now as I'm sitting here, I'm having these grand epiphanies with you about this opportunity that is awaiting for us to move into a pathway that awaits for us. So if we are beginning with this new moon where we wish to really plant our seeds, and from a Western perspective, moon in Virgo likes to show up and be of service. So how do you wish to reap the benefits of your service in the world, the blending of the two? This is an opportunity for you to take the next few days and really think about the seeds that you wish to plant for yourself and how you want to be of service in the world, and allow those seeds to blossom, because this is a very beneficial time. We'll also be having Jupiter in retrograde, and he's passing back through into Capricorn, and will eventually come back into Aquarius. So then we're going to have this new energy, this new enlightened state of being again. So new energy is coming in for us to really change and shift us at the deepest core level of our being, especially our consciousness really wants us to wake up. So I'm going to do a little reading and see where the energy is taking us this week. Take a moment here, really settle into your seat, close your eyes, take in a few deep breaths. Sometimes we don't breathe at all in life, and we wonder why we feel so tired. We can't wake up in the morning, maybe because we haven't been breathing, or even going to bed too late is also not good for us either. But take this opportunity here for you to really breathe into your body. Allow this life force via you to bring healing into your cells. Breathing is one of the easiest and best ways to invoke healing within. That's kind of Virgo energy right there. Wants you to heal, wants to be of service so that you can heal, wants to bring you the healing. So let's see what healing is arriving for you and for me. Take a deep breath in. And just sigh the breath out, and let us allow guidance to speak through. And I love this because actually, in some strange way, this shape, I don't know if you can see it, the shape over here is kind of the shape that this Devi was walking towards us on this leaf. There's music, and she's in the sand too, and it says music on the card because there's a cello in the background, but I just read that too. It says music 28. So we're kind of coming towards an end of these cycles. We're ending these cycles, but also getting this opportunity to stand into something more radiant and more powerful. I was sharing earlier on in my pranayama class that, connecting and communing with nature is so powerful and healing. Sitting outside, just feeling the grass, feeling the flowers, hugging the tree is so powerful and healing. So is sound, so is music. Getting up to dance. This is what the Devi was moving in, this sort of like very slinky type of movement. So it's repeated here again from the meditation that I did before, and in the card again here. So there's this idea of allowing ourselves to come into this rhythm. Before in my class I was talking about finding, like, being attuned into nature. That's why nature is so far more intelligent, or the animals, because they really tune into the natural cycles, into nature. If we could tune into nature too, into that flow, that subtlety, and maybe the medicine that you can use, maybe nature is not at your door. Maybe to go hike a tree you have to walk 10 blocks because maybe you live in the city. So maybe you can put on some music. Maybe it's sounds of nature, or maybe it's a combination of sounds of nature and music, and you can move and allow your body to really sink into a different state of consciousness through this. I'm going to call it slinky dancing move, this Devi dancing move. It's kind of like spiraling side to side or slinking your spine side to side. Maybe that's a practice we can do sometime. There is moon energy in here. It's showing full moon, so it's maybe on the next phase when we go from new moon back to full moon onto that waxing stage. We start to get more energy building up back inside of us. Maybe this letting go of all the holding on to. Virgo sometimes likes to have like things in a list. Maybe we can let those lists go and actually move into the momentum of the world and how the earth by the nature wants to take us in this great cosmic dance. Maybe that's also this thing too that we need to be tapping into as we move into this new moon and plant these seeds. How can you really get into the flow of the cosmic dance, knowing that if I want to be of service, I want to plant these seeds to be of service. The most important thing for me is to be in flow, to be in dance, to commune with nature, to be in nature. Maybe that's, again, if you can't be in nature, maybe you play music. Maybe you can be in nature and listen to the music of the trees and the birds and find that way to really sink into it. It's like she's on the ground, so she's like sinking into it. She's allowing the sounds to be there. She's on a beach, so it doesn't matter where you are. The sound of the ocean, the sand between your hands, or just the feel of sand on your skin. I did a meditation with skin too. That's really powerful, just really connecting to this element, this organ of your skin, and feeling that as you meditate, how your mind dissipates and how you disappear into your skin. Maybe I'll share a little video of that, just a little snippet of it, so that you can get in touch with that sensation and that feeling too. So maybe somewhere along the way this has made some sense. It always makes sense to me, sometimes in it, during it, and afterwards. So from my heart to yours, may you be blissfully blessed, and may you have a beautiful path walking towards this new moon. Namaste. And again, this is Belinda Pearl. You can always find me at belindapearl.com.